Hi, it's Hamba coming to you live from Portsmouth. It's Friday night, people. Look at this grin on my face. All evening, I've tried to control you, like, calm down, Hamba. Just take it easy, calm down. I can't. Do you know why? Look, my background. I got a brand new background. And I got it because, I'm starting to think of summer, the sun's starting to shine. And best of all, we've got a company incentive trip this year where we go to Mexico. And oh my God, I can't wait. And I just thought, I need to get myself in that Cancun frame of mind. So yes, welcome. I'm going to do Friday night makeup today. So as you know, this takes longer than the usual rush thing I do in the morning or in the car before going to work. Hi, Sean. How are you doing? Good to see you. So yeah, if you can hear me, please give me some hearts. If you can see me, give me some hearts. And if you think you've got a friend who might enjoy this, please tag them in, please share. The more, the merrier, okay? So I'm going to start with my brows as always. Thank you. If you like my background, give me some hearts. Hi, Adetutu, good to see you. So I'm just going to start off with my brows. So this is my Brow Obsession palette, and it comes in 3 different colors. Auburn, dark auburn and black, and then blonde. I nearly said blonde. Blonde. It's been a long day, guys. Honestly, it's been a long week, if I'm honest with you. So I've been at work. I've been going to work continuously since Saturday. So 7 days at work. Man, I'm exhausted. I feel like I've earned this bank holiday weekend more than everyone out there, no disrespect, but yeah, I have earned this weekend and I'm going to rest. Okay, rest is good. So this is a Brow Artist brush. Hi, Hasvine. Oh my God, that's a beautiful name. That's a name I've never heard before. So yeah, I'm just going to do my brows first and then take it from there. So my skin is slightly oily because where normally I, shower, wash my face, and I do it on a fresh face, today I've been at work all day, so all my natural skin oils are out. I haven't bothered to cleanse my face because actually, sometimes I find, hi Noma, how are you doing? Sometimes I find that making up after my natural oils, skin oils come out, makes makeup come on easier. I don't know if that makes any sense whatsoever, but yeah, sometimes makeup just applies better when my skin isn't scrubbed clean. So that's what I'm doing today anyway. So yes, we're doing the brows, Noma. Watch and learn. No, this isn't the party. This is just me going live, girl. Just me going live. Because I go live every day. Because May is a big month for me. I'm going for big promotions, big commissions this month. So full force, full speed. All engines firing. So yeah. Shape of brow, entirely up to you. How thick you want your brow, entirely up to you. I think just play with it. Play with it and see what you're comfortable with. Sometimes I accidentally shape my brow a different way, but it doesn't matter. That's how you get to know what you like and what you don't like. So yeah, let's go. So don't worry too much about what shape your brow is at this stage because you can shape it after with your concealer, all right? So notice I started with the outer bit and sort of leaving that area alone. So we want this bit to be lighter than the rest of the brow. So don't take any extra pigment at this stage. Brow wizardry, yes. Don't take any extra pigment at this stage. Just whatever's left over on the brush. Then start to feather up slightly. So short, light strokes in the direction that you expect strands of hair to grow. And then just do that until you meet up with the other bit of the brow where you started. How easy is that? Okay. Again, how close to the midline you bring your brow is up. It's individual. Okay. Some people bring their brows really close together. I tend to stick to my natural brow line. Hi, Esperance. Good to see you, lovely. So yeah, I do that, and then I kind of even them out at the top. So I haven't gone for a particularly thick brow today. And yeah, so you should see a nice fade, okay? And that's done. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So this is like a softly arched brow. There's high arches and there's like flats, there's curved. You know, there's many different kinds. Just go on Pinterest and you find all the different ways and shapes in which you could shape your brow. And yeah, just find out what suits you. Okay, so I'm just going to do the other side. Another tip I've got is that you can wet your brush. So if you've got like rose water or any other suitable liquid makeup spray, just squirt a little bit of that on your brush. And when the brush is wet, it actually gives you like sharper lines and definitions. I quite like a soft look, so I don't always wet my brush, but sometimes I do. So yeah, that's the brows. Shaping up nicely. How's everyone been? Is anyone going out tonight? Any parties, any get-togethers, any barbecues? Oh my God, the weather was amazing today. Ooh, I think Isaac's hurt himself. Hi, Lara. Are you okay, Isaac? Oh dear, oh dear. Come here, darling. What's the matter?
I hurt my tongue.
Say hello to everybody. Won't you say hello? Hello. Let's see your toe. Oh, that looks okay. Do you want to sit down here? Yeah, if you just give it a few seconds, you'll get better. Sorry, guys. Right, okay. So I'm just going to carry on with my brow. The kids have just seen the background. Please don't knock it over. Okay.
It's so cool.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mom,
yes, darling.
I don't like it because of no seaweed.
Because there's no seaweed?
Yes.
Right, you know what, Isaac? I'll feed that back to the company.
Well, seaweed needs to be on the beach because seaweed's on beach.
You know what, earlier on he said he didn't like it because there are no sharks. Right. No. Could we please stop moving that? Thank you.
Mom, can you see a shadow behind the background?
No, I can't. Right, why don't you guys go back and finish doing whatever it is you were doing, and I'll join you as soon as I'm done here.
Alright, fine. Isaac, don't touch that. No, come on, I'll go play the game.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, okay. Sorry about that. Little distraction. I've completely lost my train of thought and what I was saying. But yeah, I do know what I was doing. I was doing my brows.
Mom.
So please share, please tag a friend, please talk to me. Don't just watch me quietly unless you're also doing your brows. If you're also doing your brows, then you can watch quietly and concentrate. Okay. So that's that done. Don't worry if they look a little bit too dramatic. It all usually comes together when you do the rest of your face. So I'm just going to put that down for a minute and I'm going to find my eyebrow pencil. There it is, because it's got a little spoolie on the end. So this I just used to get the strands of my brows back in place. Thanks, my love. So just kind of brush your brows back into place nicely. And then also I kind of blend out the very start of the brows, so that way it's not too dense. Can you see that? So it doesn't matter which way you pull it, to be honest. You can extend it inwards a bit. Okay, that's done. I feel like I need some music. Just watching silently. You know, watch silently if you want to, that's fine. Right, so now I'm just going to outline my brows with some concealer. So you generally want the concealer that's slight. Hi, Majo. You generally want concealer that's slightly lighter than your skin tone, but it doesn't matter. This is the same shade as my foundation. Look how little I've got on there. A little goes a long way. You want to start out with a small amount and get some more if you need some. If you start out with too much, then it becomes a little bit of a headache trying to blend it all out. So start with a little bit. So I use the other, so this is a two-sided brush. So I use a slanted end that end to apply the pigment, and then I'm going to use this end to define with the concealer. Da, 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 da. I hear someone coming back. Right, okay. So I start slightly on the inside of my brow.
Mom!
Yes, darling.
I don't like it because there's no waves.
Because there's no waves.
Yeah, that's how I like this.
Okay. Hi, Yumi. How you doing?
Hi, Amy.
So I'm just doing my Friday night makeup. Okay.
Hi, Amy.
Isaac, she says, hello, hun. Right, okay.
Hun? What does hun mean?
Hun is short for honey. It's like saying darling.
Did she say darling?
No, she didn't say darling. She said hun.
Hun?
Hun. Right, if these brows aren't perfect, that's my excuse, okay? Isaac, if you knock my background down, I won't be happy with you. Hello, Kelly. Thanks for joining us. Good to see new faces.
Mommy,
yes,
I
gorgeous.
want a different light.
You want a different light? Please don't mess about with my light, Isaac. So yeah, so this is my foundation and concealer brush. It's a different one. It's a nice, soft, loose brush. Isaac is messing about with the lights. Please ignore him. And I just use that to blend out. Ooh, don't hold on to me, darling.
I like it. It's operational.
Isaac, Auntie Umi says she's coming to get you.
What? She's going to our house?
She's coming to our house to get you. Right, could you get down from there, please? I don't want you falling off.
Why is she coming to get me back to Nigeria?
She's not coming to get you back to Nigeria. Oh, God. The kids have just got back from Nigeria and that's all they talk about. Right, so I'm just doing the... Oh, God. Look at that light. Right, Isaac. Please stop messing about with my light. Okay.
It wasn't me who turned the light different.
No, leave it this colour. I like this colour.
I like...
This is still orange.
I like...
Right, let go of my shoulders, please. Hi, Binkpe. Isaac, let go. No, really, let go of me, please. I thought you and Shimi were going to play the game. Aren't you playing Snap?
But, Mom...
Yes, darling.
She's not playing.
Well, I'm going to ask her nicely and she will. Okay? Careful, don't knock my background over. Are you okay? Are you okay, Isaac?
I'm not sure.
Mom life, it's mom life. You see,
Not sure background.
that's a good thing about the morning lives, they're asleep.
Mommy,
Yes, gorgeous.
not sure background.
Isaac, stop. Leave it alone, please. So that's one eyebrow done. It normally doesn't take that long. Oh my God. Right, I'm going to do the other side now. Hopefully that can be done much more quickly as I think he's wandered off. So I've got 2 makeup parties tonight. Yay! They're always so much fun. I'm really excited. Which means I honestly can't take too long here. Tonight I'm going to do my eyeshadow using a palette I've never used before. It's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous colors. It reminds me of the summer, which is why I've decided to use it. It's one of our number 5 palettes. Thank you, darling. I quite like Friday night makeup because I can take my time to do everything properly if the kids will leave me alone. Oh my God. You do kind of know where they're coming from though. During the week you send them off to bed and you don't let them hang around for anything. And then the one day they can hang around, you're like, no, I'm making up. I've got a party. Right, okay. Hi, Vicky. Sorry, I missed you there. Right. So if you're just starting out doing this, don't worry too much about it being perfect. It's never perfect anyway, but as long as your brows are reasonably similar, that should do, and it does get easier and better. I know some days you come out with these amazing brows and you're like, how did I manage that? Why doesn't that happen every single day? It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Ta ta ta. Honestly, I don't know how I lived before I started to use this brow palette. Okay, so that's all blended in nicely. I'm just having a look to see that they're symmetrical. I think there's a slight difference. Okay. I have a feeling the kids aren't getting along. Okay, so that's done. Right, the next thing I'm going to do is prime my eyelids. So I'm just going to put those brushes away, drink some water. I've got my half gallon of water here. Hello, Sylvia. I'm just doing some Friday night makeup today. How are you? I just need to find my eye primer. I'm not 100% sure I'm gonna find it, but I will try. I will definitely try. Let's look in here. No, it's not there. Da, 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 da. Right, so it might be in this brush case. Hi. Is it sunny in Nottingham? Portsmouth was very nice and sunny today, which was good, even though I was stuck indoors all day at work. I'm just trying to find my eye primer. I'm pretty sure I've seen that somewhere quite recently and now it's disappeared. It has disappeared. That's not helpful. I need to tidy up my makeup table. Hi Tuli. Hi Tuli. How are you doing? How are you doing? Trying to find my eye primer. It's never there when you need it. Oh God, that's annoying. Never mind, never mind. I'm just gonna have to do my eye makeup without it. Right, okay. Been warm. Looks like you're in this side. My new background. Yes. So I'm trying to bring on summer quicker. So this is our shadow palette number 5, and look at those colors. Look at those colors. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Well, I'm not going to use those by themselves though. I'm going to like mix them up. Oh, should I use it by itself? You know, I will use them by themselves. So right, I'm going to use my concealer to prime my eyes because I just can't. I can't do eyeshadow without any priming at all. Hi Tahira, how are you doing? So I'm going to use my concealer. That works quite well as well as a primer. So just a small amount I say. Well, that's the thing with this concealer, little goes such a long way. You need to be careful with it, because I've had this tube for like we're in May now, 6 months. I'm not even halfway. Probably going to have it for at least 2 years, which really puts the price of the products in perspective. Where, you know, sometimes you get cheap products and you think it's a good deal, but yeah, they're gone in like 2-3 months. Right, hopefully that's not too much primer and this will not be disastrous. I've never really primed my eyes with concealer before. But yes, it does work. And hopefully it works today. If not, this will be disastrous. So, who's got plans for the bank holiday weekend? Are there any barbecues happening anywhere? Don't be afraid to tell me. I will gate crash. I'm thinking I might have one this weekend. I just need to see how I feel really, because I'm really, I've had a busy week, but it just seems a terrible shame to have good weather and not make the best of it. So yeah. I'm just adjusting my mirror. Oh, I look pretty strange. So yeah, brand new eyeshadow palette, This is palette number 5. Hi Mimi, how you doing? Happy Friday. Right, so I think I'm going to start off with the darkest color. I'm just cleaning my blending brush, and this is called, so this color called Fearless. Now with all our eye makeup, a little goes a long way, right? So start out with the smallest amount, use it, blend it in. So I do it in circular motions, looking downwards. And if you think you want it a bit more intense, then get a bit more. If you start off with too much, you've got nowhere to go. Okay, so I always start from the outer corner of my eye and then push it inwards. I love purple. I love purple. I almost don't know when I fell in love with purple, but I just find that I'm in love with purple. Do you ladies have like a favorite color for eyeshadow or anything, even clothes, anything at all? It used to be blue when I was growing up, and then yeah, look at that, that's dramatic. Let's see, let's put a bit more, let's pile on a bit more. Hi Bridget, how are you doing? A little bit more. I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm working quite quickly today because I've got somewhere to be. And you know, I think the primers work quite, the concealers worked quite well as a primer. Hi Yinka, how are you doing? Look what I'm doing. Palette number 5 is brand new. I've never used it before. I've had it for a while, mind you. But yeah, just, you know, bright colors. Sometimes I just think, oh, these bright colors. But today I was like, you know, I'm going to go for it. So this is pretty dramatic. I love that shade, Fearless. I think we're going to see more of that one. Right, so that's that shade done. Then I'm going to... So the next shade is Victorious. It's quite similar. I've never done this combination before. As I've said, I've literally just opened this palette. And I remember back when, thank you, Yinka. I remember back when I used to be intimidated by eyeshadow, which is fairly recently, if I'm honest. I just used to think, how do you know what colors to combine? How do you know what works? Well, I don't know if other people know, but I just feel like nobody knows. You know, just see how you feel and go with it. If it looks nice, great. If it doesn't, wash it off and try something else. Or you could go like online, look at celebrities, go on Pinterest, find something you like and then try to recreate the look. So there's no hard and fast rules really. Just have fun with your makeup. It might not always come out brilliant, but yeah, at least you're having fun and you're doing you, you know, just do you. So yeah. Da, da, da. So I'm just trying to do like a very natural blend from one shade to the next. Don't worry about all the excess eyeshadow I'm getting on my face. It's the reason why a lot of people do their eyeshadow before they do their face. So right, I've applied I think a good amount of the Victorious. And what I'm going to do now is just blend the two together. So just looking down again. You don't want like a sharp demarcation. And then you also want both eyes to look reasonably similar. Okay. Then I'm going to move on to Vintage, which is this one. I don't know why I've chosen Vintage, but that one. Yeah. So for that, I'm going to use a different brush because this brush is quite loose and wide, which means it spreads the pigment quite far. But this, I want to concentrate on the one particular part of my eye. So I'm going to use my foam brush, if I can find it. I can't find it, so I'm going to use my concealer brush. My brushes, I use them for what I want. So Vintage, look at that, can you see? It's gorgeous. So this I'm going to put directly over the dark part of my eye. So look straight ahead, then down, and then just literally pack it on. There is no method to what I'm doing. I'm literally doing whatever I feel like doing. Because to me, you know, that's how we should live life. Like, don't look for the rules. Like, you know, what's a rule for eyeshadow, foundation, or whatever? No. Just do whatever you feel like doing, man. Life is short. Live it boldly and bravely and unapologetically. Yes, that's my pep talk for the day. So yeah, I've got that right in the center. I love the metallic sheen to it. Hi Emma, how are you doing? Good to see you. It's Friday, as though you didn't know that already. So I'm literally just pressing that on right in the center. So that's going to be, rules are made to be broken, girlfriend. Preach it. Preach. So basically, I want that color to be the first thing people see when they look at me. That's why it's right in the middle. Yes, darling.
Do you want to be the most special one with a sticker?
Yes, sweetheart. Thank you.
Which one do you want?
Which one do you think I should have, Isaac? Isaac's offering me a sticker. Hi, Akwaolua. Good to see you. Right, so I'm just gently kind of spreading that out to the side. And then to the inside as well. Just very, very gently.
You should have the apple tree.
Should I have the apple tree? Right.
Take it off me.
Thank you. Oh, thanks, Isaac. I do love an apple tree. Okay.
I like it. Like it?
Right, please don't climb up behind me, darling. You nearly fell over the other time. Please get down.
But do you like it?
I love it, Isaac. Thank you. Okay. Right. Hi, Marjorie. Thanks, sweetie. Right, so what I'm going to do now is my foundation. Oh, Isaac, what are you doing? Stop it. Look, it's raining in my background. I'm going to do my foundation now. And then come back and finish my eyeshadow.
Mama,
yes, darling. So this is Touch Mineral Liquid Foundation. The shade is Chanel.
Mommy, I did totally not ruin your background.
Okay, could you please stop touching it? You're making me nervous. I just feel like it's going to fall over. So what I'm going to do tonight is mix my foundation in
Mommy.
Yes, Isaac?
That's not the right way you put it around the sticker.
Why? How do you put it on?
Like I did it.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Isaac's just taught me how to put a sticker on my chest. Right, Isaac, could you please go upstairs and play with your sister? So I'm just putting like 2 drops of foundation. Well, 3 drops. And this is a lazy girl's way to do foundation. I'm going to put a bit of my concealer on there as well. Obviously, you could put concealer on first and then foundation, or you could put foundation on then for concealer. I just do both at the same time. Sometimes, not all the time, sometimes. Because it just improves the coverage and makes it a 1-stage process rather than 2. Okay. And when I want a little bit of moisture, I add on some BB cream as well. Some of you watching have got that. So this is basically our tinted moisturizer. Ooh, I think I splashed that somewhere. So it's a nice little cocktail. And why not? It's Friday. Yeah, so nice little cocktail of pigments there. I'm just going to dab them gently on my face. Oh my God, I think I might have overdone it a little. So that should give me quite perfect. Oh, look at that. Can you see that thing there? Dear. Got a massive pustule on my face. Hi, lovely. How are you? So look at the level of coverage I'm getting there. And that is because I've mixed in foundation with a concealer and BB cream. I normally would never have this much coverage. I quite like to be able to see my skin through my makeup. But sometimes I find that wearing my makeup that way gives the impression that it hasn't got good coverage, when actually it's a personal preference. So on Friday night I go all out. I go all out to show you what this makeup can do. So yeah, basically rub it in, and obviously that's taking care of all the bits where I got eyeshadow on my face. I think it's quite nice to be able to mix in BB cream with the foundation. I like that all our products work together quite nicely. At the moment there's a really good sale going on where you can get the foundation brush and the concealer and the foundation for 30% off, which I think is a cracking deal. It's a really good deal. Okay, so just work that all in beautifully. Try not to smudge your brows while you do this. Oh, I'm lovely, my love. You know what, this week was so hard. Since you've asked, this week was so hard, like, oh my goodness gracious. But we made it, we're here. Still standing. Right, so if you're going to expose your ears, obviously cover your ears. So don't be wearing earrings when you're doing your makeup to go out. Put that all on at the end. Work it up into your hairline so it all looks nice and natural. Okay. Don't smudge your brows. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. Right, then just work it in. Work it down your neck. Down. Right, so yeah. Okay, so that's done. Thank you. It's foundation done. Then finish up. So now I need to finish up with my eyes. Where's my palette? So for those of you just joining, this is our eyeshadow palette number 5. Gorgeous colors. I have used Victorious, so that one. I've used Fearless, and then I skipped over to Vintage. So Vintage is what I've got right in the middle of my eyelids. So what I'm going to do now is my lower lid, and I think I'm just going to do that in Fearless. So the purple. Should I do the purple? Yeah, I'll do the purple. I quite like to use eyeshadow on my lower lid sometimes. Quite often it's eyeliner pencil, but every now and again I like to use eyeshadow because it gives just a nice softer color and it's just a different look. So generally with eyeshadows, I like to keep the darker shade on the outside and then use lighter shades on the inside. So even though I'm doing this, I'm not going to go all the way inside. I just kind of go about halfway, 3/4 of the way inside and then stop. Be careful, you don't want to get the bristles in your eyes. Oh, did I just get that on my face? I did. And then if you smudge it a little bit, don't worry, just go back in there with concealer under your eyes and sort it out. So that's that. Then, you know, I need a... Oh, they're my other brushes. I'm going to take, so this color. Hi, Yewande, how are you doing? Vindictive. How's that for a shade? Yeah, that one. So it's like I don't know how to describe it really. It's not gold. Right, just need to get something. So I always like to have that glittery thing, like my tear duct, just there. I don't know the best. It's Vindictive. It's like a light gold color. So a nice tear duct color is always good. Something nice and bright. It just kind of opens up your eyes. See, oh my gosh, I was looking down and then yeah, look up to say it opens up your eyes. It really does. It makes a difference. If you've never tried it before, try it. So whenever I'm doing eyeshadow, I don't do it all the way to the inside. Okay, so that's that. Oh, I love that shade. I think I'm going to be using a lot of this palette actually. So that's done. And then you want to highlight your brow bones, and again it's nice to use a light color for that. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to use at the moment. I think Vindictive is a bit too bright. Maybe Suspicious. Look at this shade, that one, Suspicious. I think I'm gonna go Suspicious, a little bit dodgy, where you never quite know what the person is up to. Right, okay, so this is a crease brush. I'm just getting any eyeshadow off it. So I've got a little kitchen towel in my lap, if you're wondering what I'm doing. So I've got it in my lap, and yeah, when I haven't got a brush that's 100% clean, I just brush it off gently. So I'm going to put this palette is something else. I can't believe I've had it sitting in my makeup trunk all this time and just never used it. But you know what? The time wasn't right. This is the time. This is the time. Because it's summer. This might have been a bit too much for winter, I think. Or is it spring? Oh, I hear a movie starting upstairs. Friday night is movie night in my house. I don't want to miss it. I don't want to miss it. Yeah, I'm going to try and get a thin line of this Suspicious just under my brow there. I don't know if I'm going to succeed. This brush isn't quite thin enough. I love the shimmer. Okay. Right, I think that's that really with eyeshadow. So eyeshadow done. So what I need to do now is my eyelashes. So I've got 3 mascaras that I use for my eyelashes. You can either buy Epic Mascara on its own, which even on its own is like amazing, or you could buy the 3D mascara, but I like to use all 3 because together they're like the ultimate lash trio. So I'm going to start with the Epic. I used to be afraid of mascara. You know, I used to be afraid of makeup, period. Like, there was a time foundation scared me. Did I just smudge something? Like, seriously. Right, so there was a time I was terrified of foundation. I only used like pressed powders, and then I think I gradually worked up the courage to use foundations. But things like mascara, I just used to think, oh my god. But yeah, now I use them and it's amazing. They're good. Epic mascara is particularly great. I haven't got very thick lashes myself, and there's lots of mascaras I've used in the past where yeah, it just didn't look like I was wearing mascara. Thank you. But this gives me the result that I want. It's not clumpy, so you can actually just keep going and going and can actually start to see the difference. I love it. I love my Epic. So this is literally 1 layer. Okay, can you see? Compare that to the other side. So you can actually tell the difference it makes with just 1 layer. So imagine if you've already got like nice lush lashes. Put this on and like, girl, you're gonna blow them out of the water. I saw one of my customers wear this once and I asked, I was like, are you wearing fake lashes? because I thought she's bought my mascara and now she's wearing fake lashes. She was like, no, I'm wearing your mascara. I was like, damn, girl, you look hot. Right, so that's one coat of Epic mascara. I'm going to go over to the other side, do the same thing, much quicker. I tend to smudge this eye for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because by the time I move over to this side, I've done all the talking. I feel like I'm in a hurry now. So I'll try not to, because I'm really loving my eyeshadow and I'd like to take some nice pictures to post. Oh, look at that. It's magic. It's magic, I tell you. It really is. Right, I'm just going to do the lower lashes and then I'm going to use the 3D fibers. Okay, so one layer of Epic down. So this is transplanting gel and these are the actual fibers, all right? And so the fibers are all natural, nothing to be afraid of, nothing to be worried about. They're suitable for sensitive eyes, suitable for contact lens wearers. Don't worry about anything at all. They won't irritate your eyes. So you apply an even coat of transplanting gel to your lashes. Make sure they're evenly coated, whatever that means. And then take out the fibers. That's what the wand looks like. So it looks like a mascara wand, but actually it's got tiny little fibers attached to it. They're natural, like I said, don't worry. And then literally apply them to your eyelashes as you would a mascara. Can you see what I'm doing? I don't know if you can actually see the fibers. So apply them. Don't worry if some fall on your cheeks, you just brush them off. You can already see the difference between that one and that one. So I'm going to leave that alone to dry while I do the other eye. So same process, transplanting gel. Okay, and then the fibers. So bear in mind the fibers on the other side are now dry. So just apply the fiber to your lashes. Oh, look at that. I love seeing them literally stick on. So they stick. And then put that back. And then I'm just going to go back on this side and seal them in. So this step makes sure that you don't have fibers falling off your eyelashes onto your cheeks or into your eyes during the day. So they stay on. You don't need anything special to take them off again at night. Once you do whatever your cleansing routine is, once it's done, it's done. They come off and that's that. Now you can repeat this step as many times as you want. I know you haven't got all night, so I'm not going to go over and over and over and over, but yeah, you get the general idea. The more you do it, the longer the lashes will get, the thicker they'll get, and they're beautifully curled. And now, same thing on the other side. Maybe when I finish the live, I'll just do another layer, just get it even thicker. Yeah, I love me the 3D lashes. There's just nothing like it out there. There is nothing else like this product out there. Okay, who can see my lashes? Da, da, da. Right, okay, fine. So that's eyelashes done. Basically, I think that's eyes done, right? I think that's eyes done. What I like to do at this stage is now do a little bit of highlighting and contouring. So I've got my contour stick. Hi Bookie, how are you doing? So these come in different shades. There's light, there's medium, there's dark, and there's deep. This is deep, okay? That's what that looks like. So a little bit of contouring and we're done really. So if you see there's a natural shadow there, that's kind of where you want to go. So there. Same thing on the other side. Look at the size of that pimple. Like, why? Why, villagers? Why? But anyway, it's up to you how far down you extend this. Like, maybe I'll bring it slightly lower. Okay, just to create an artificial shadow. Okay, a little one under my lip to emphasize the fullness of my lips. You want a few there if you think you've got like a face that's too long. Sometimes I feel like my chin is too long, so I'm going to do that. Then maybe a slight line at your jawline, and that is contouring. Then hi Tammy, how you doing? Hi Bumi, how you doing? On the other side is a highlighting stick. Ooh, I broke my highlighting stick. So I like to highlight underneath my eyes, which is why I don't bother to get a lighter concealer anymore. So you just kind of want to do an upside down triangle under your eyes and then extend it out to the sides a bit. You want to cover your laugh lines. So, there. Then your nose and your forehead. How wide you do it is entirely up to you. Some people highlight their chins. I don't want my chin highlighted too much. So thank you, darling. I used a brand new, not brand new, well, it's brand new, an eyeshadow palette I've had for a while, which I'd never used before. So it's old, but it's new, if that makes sense. Right, I'm a bit thirsty now. I'm just going to have a drink from my half-gallon bottle. Okay. So I start out with the lighter areas. I use my small blending board. So I've got two. The smaller one where I need more precision, and then the larger one for where I don't need precision, where it's a large area and I really don't care how far it spreads. So shall we start with the nose? Oh, I forgot. Where is it? Where's the stick? Where's the stick? I forgot to do the sides of my nose. So like there. So basically any area you darken you're trying to minimize, and any area you lighten you're trying to emphasize. So that's how to think of your features when you do this, because quite often you just think, how do you know where to draw the lines, and how am I supposed to know where to draw the lines? So yeah, literally just dab. Okay. So if you look at my nose or look at the places with a light color, it almost looks like there's a light shining there. So don't shine a light on an area of your face you don't like, basically, is the rule. So just dab lightly. You don't want to take it all off onto the blending board. Rather, what you're trying to do is spread it gently. Don't drag and don't rub either. Just gently spread it out until you can't really see any lines. Try not to smudge your eyeshadow. Okay. Hi Joyce, how are you doing? Doing a bit of Friday night makeup. I've just been on your profile, Joyce. You're amazing. You are amazing. You and I need to talk one day. We really do. Okay. Right, that's generally okay. I'm just going to wet the bud a little bit. You don't want it soaking, but you don't want it completely dry because it's just not going to work. Same thing on the other side. Don't use the same bud for the light and the dark pigments for obvious reasons. And try not to overlap them too much. Hello. It's Friday. You know what? It's ironic. At work, I was so exhausted. I was just like, I need to go home. I'm tired. And then I get home. I'm sat here doing this. It just tells you if it's something you enjoy. I enjoy my work. Okay, I take that back. I do enjoy my day job, but it's very taxing. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. To be fair, I've been working 7 days straight. I was just tired. Tired of being in that environment, I think. Okay. Right, I'm going to move on to my forehead now. I think I'm just going to blend that a little bit more. Hi, Tina. Okay, nearly done here, nearly done. So I don't want to overdo the forehead because I think I've got a nice big forehead. So I'm just going to not spread that out too far. Then I'll do my chin. Some girls use this contour stick by itself, like without the foundation. And it's got a really lovely consistency as well. So it really is like, it's got a buttery like consistency to it, which is really good. Right, so big bud for the rest of my face. Oh, thank you, my love. Thank you. Oh, this is another thing that used to terrify me as well. I like how I tell you guys about, oh, I remember this is scary, that everything about makeup basically used to scare me. So now when people say to me, oh, I don't know how you do what you do, I'm like, get out of here. I was exactly the same. But then one day you decide to give it a go, don't you? And then you just realize, actually, it really isn't that bad. It really isn't that bad. Just take courage and do it. So you see, that's sort of softening out now. It started out as quite a thick, sharp line. So the whole point of blending is to generally press. Now, the big mistake is pressing downwards. You want to spread it upwards a bit, not onto your cheekbone. Okay, so that's kind of blended. Thank you. It does make a difference, doesn't it? And it makes a difference to the way I feel as well. And I know it's not just me. I think there's quite a few women out there. You can wake up some days feeling really, you know, don't want to say the word. But then you do your makeup and then you feel like, you know what? In my makeup and these heels, I can take on the world. Like, bring it on. I've got my war paint on. Yeah, so blending, that does take a bit of patience, but it makes a difference, because if it's not well blended, you can tell. So same thing on the other side. I just keep wetting the bud intermittently because I think it just helps everything spread out. When I make up, I feel alive. Oh yes, girl, I know what you mean. Exactly. And that's not to say, you know, we can't survive without makeup. Of course you can. But then it does make a difference, doesn't it? Yeah. So confident with and without. But some days you just need that extra. And it's a boost, isn't it? Boost meaning you had some before, but you just needed some extra. Read all about it. Wish we can do it faster. They take so long. You know what, Joyce? I do my basic makeup on the days I'm in a hurry. I really can't go in depth. But yeah, you know what? Nothing good can be done in a hurry. That's my view. Okay. Nothing worthwhile can be done in a hurry. It's like building a business, building a career, building a family, a marriage, whatever. Nothing really worthwhile can be done in a hurry. And that includes makeup. Ah, there's one line I forgot. There should have been a light one in there. I could still do it, I suppose. Okay. Just blending my chin in. Who's never tried contouring before? Tell me. Say I. Who's never ever tried it before? Don't be embarrassed. I don't think I. Oh yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. Makeup takes a long time. No, I know exactly what you mean, Joyce. Good makeup particularly is going to take a long time, whether we like it or not. I remember the first time I had makeup done professionally. Oh my god. I was just sitting there thinking, what is she doing? What is she doing? I mean, there was a mirror in front of me, but half the time, you know, my eyes were closed. I was just like, what on earth is she doing? But when she was done, oh my god. First of all, I didn't recognize myself. I looked so good. I looked so good. I didn't recognize myself. Okay. So I think that's all done. Right, the thing to do now is blend. I bet you're thinking, so what have we been doing all this time? You're like, even more blending. So I like to use my nice, big, loose, cheap brush until I actually get around to buying a good quality one. It leaves fibers on my face, which is really, really annoying. But as long as I'm very busy, I'll continue to use this brush. So now I'm gonna, it looked like artwork. I know. It's something of a shock, isn't it? And then, you know, they put the fake lashes on you and you're like, what? Yes, I'm just blending it all in now. There's no powder or anything on this brush. It's literally just what's on my face. So getting rid of any harsh lines. Remember, work it up into your hairline. Okay. I just want to step back a bit because yeah, that's better. I just felt like my forehead looked like the moon. I could just see the shine in it. Okay, so that's that. And then I need a brush. So I've got my translucent setting powder, or can you use just any brush? Need to get I just use any loose. I think any loose, nice big loose brush like this is fine. Yeah, anyone is fine. My only issue with this is the fibers come off on my face, so I need to brush those off at the end because I think it's a very old cheap brush. Only God knows where I got it from. So yeah, so this is translucent setting powder. So let's see if I can show that to you. Yeah, so it's got a little well in the middle. So I use this foundation brush. I literally tap it in and shake off the excess. So I don't bake necessarily. I tried it once and I wasn't too happy with the results. Maybe I did it all wrong. So I just gently dab that onto the areas where I put the light, the highlighter. So very, very lightly. If you think you need a bit more, just get a little bit more. I always shake off the excess because I just don't want too much. Thank you, my love. I have only recently learned how to do my brows. Now this setting powder reminds me of when I was growing up and everyone used, when I was growing up in Nigeria and everybody used white powder. Back in the good old days when all we had was white powder. So that's literally that. So I'll leave that there. And I should have another brush. So this is just a random other brush that I've got. So I'm going to use my normal pressed powder, which I've managed to break, by the way. So look at that, it's all broken, but this is my complexion powder. So that shade is Chanel, same as my foundation and concealer. So I use that over the dark areas, so like my chin, my jawline. So just a small amount, just a very small amount, like there. You don't put that over the areas you use the highlighter on, because it just defeats the whole purpose. Some people use the do contouring like in a 3 shape, so like that and like that. So that's another trick you might find useful. I don't necessarily follow that, but yeah. Okay, and then I'm just going to brush off gently any excess setting powder. Okay, and then I'm just going to blend it again. Yes, Joyce, I sell them. I've got a website. Everything I use is on my website, and there's actually free delivery at the moment. There's a special deal on foundation and concealer and foundation brush and a couple of other bits and bobs. So yeah, that's my face. No, that's not my face done. I was going to say that's my face done, but that is not my face done. Is it party time? Oh my god, I need to go. Right, okay. That's Norma reminding me to go. Right, so I'm just going to do my lipstick. What lipstick do I want to use? You know, I was not going to use this spot use. It's too bright. Duet lipstick, okay. So it's like a lipstick and liner in one. Yep. So it comes on really bright on me, but I can adjust it. So can you see that? 2 colors. And then see how bright that is. You can blend it in if you want, and what I like about it is if you want more of one color rather than the other, highly you can just tilt the lipstick and get more of the color you want. It comes in different shades. There's a reddish maroon one. I wore that yesterday. That's called Think Twice. This is called Seeing Double. A couple of them are out of stock. They just like literally went out of stock almost as soon as they came out. So yeah, like I said, this comes out very, very bright on me. I generally wouldn't have used this with this eyeshadow, but I'm in a rush. I need to rush off. One last thing, luminizer. I recently got myself this fan brush, which I love very much. So I'm just going to do that quickly and then go. So that's my powder luminizer. It comes as a cream. It also comes as a stick. See? The shine is on. Bring on the shine. See the difference? Oh, that looks shiny as well. Okay. Okay. You know, it seems a shame not to use a blusher. There's things falling down all over the place. This is a powder puff brush. It's actually on sale at the moment as well. You can get that with the foundation. What I'm actually looking for now, there it is. My blusher brush. So that one. I use my blusher like a highlighter actually. No, like a contour, as a contour thing. So it goes, I go that way. It all blends in beautifully. And we're done. Thanks for joining me, ladies. If you thought that was useful, please love, please share, please tag a friend, and have a fantastic bank holiday weekend if you're in the UK. Love you. Bye. Mwah.